Hello guys, how are you guys? I hope you are logging in right now. As we are about to start with our live show, as we have said, we're going to start at 7 p.m. today. So we're going to start our live show at 7 p.m. So let me know if you are in here so that we can begin. So as I've indicated, guys, today's we are going to talk about, that's why you can see me and you can see where I am today. We are going to talk about gambling addiction, the gambling addiction. So it's very important for me to speak about gambling addiction as I post videos when I'm playing those games. So I don't want you guys to say this guy lead us to this and this. So I have to educate you guys based on gambling addiction. So let me know. Firstly, before we start with our live show, I'm going to be reading your names, guys, and then there is a lady, I'm not sure, I think I'm not sure who, but she commented that that app, it can be disadvantageous because it's going to select randomly and it might just select anybody, and there are people who are really engaging every day, so you find that you are not being selected. So I'm gonna use it, and I will be exchanging. There will be days that I will be just nominate myself because of their people I know that they are there and they need to get the vouchers, and sometimes I will use that app based on the videos. So first to comment, okay, Ionic Gambling, and then Monica, yeah, I'm in. How are you? I'm fine. Yeah, today's lesson, as I've said, guys, and if you are a new member in this channel, kindly subscribe and like, and then also you guys, you can like the video. So let me also, I'm gonna be waiting for others. We are going to talk about the risk, everything about gambling, because gambling is very, you will need, so because gambling is very serious issue. So I really need to address about it. Okay, I hear he says there is time to stop. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Okay, I'm not sure what he's talking about. Maybe it's gonna make us clear what is he talking about. I'm reading your comment. Ionic Gambling, you're saying there is time to stop. I'm not sure what you are talking about. You can make us clear so that we understand. All right, guys, so we're going to start in a few minutes. Okay, it says it's mostly poor people who gamble a lot. Okay, yeah, not really, it's mostly poor people who gamble a lot. I'm gonna answer that question. There are very rich people who are gambling, trust me. It's just that maybe you haven't been there. If you want to see people who have money and they are gambling, go to Times Square in Main Lane. If you are in Pretoria, go to Times Square in Main Lane. If you are in Pretoria, if you are northwest, go to Sun City. You will find there are people who even book the hotels for 5 days, going there to gamble. So gambling is very important, so that we address the issue. So people, you can be having money, and after at the end you end up losing everything, and then you become poor if you are not responsible gambler because of gambling addiction. So that's what we are going to address today on based on this topic. I will be giving you guys everything what's about gambling. How do you know that? I'm gonna be telling you guys, how do you know that you are addicted? You are no longer playing games, you are no longer here playing to have fun. How do you know that you are addicted? So I'm gonna give you all those receipts, everything that you need to know, I will give you guys today. So I'm also gonna, I want to use this video that for today. I think I must not use this one, but I'm not yet sure. I will decide. So guys, let me just start. Those who are going to catch us, they will catch us in the way. So the first thing that we need to we can talk about, we'll talk about the I will have to define for you guys what is gambling, and then so that you understand, and then what you see. So the problems of gambling. So what are the problems of gambling? So gambling, sometimes it can affect you guys. It can have a very serious consequences, especially in financing. You can lose your finance. You can even go bankrupt. You can be bankrupt. You can also lose your job with gambling. You can lose your job with gambling. And with gambling again, you can become homeless. You can become homeless. Why can you become homeless? If you are renting, you will end up not being able to you're not being able to pay your rent, or you can even sell your house. There are people who are selling their houses because of gambling. And then you can also become mental. You can be mental. It can even affect your mental health. You can even, in a simple terms, let me say, you can go crazy. You can go crazy. You can really go crazy with gambling. So the problem part with gambling, you can also lose you can lose like your relationship. If you're in relationship, you can lose your relationship with gambling addiction. And then when you do that, how, like, I will also talk, let me, those are things that it can happen. It can cause, the gambling addiction can cause. So how do you know that you are addicted in gambling? So a person who is addicted in gambling, the first symptoms that you must know is that if you are playing, you will tell yourself that I'm going to play with 100 rand. When you play with that 100 rand, you keep playing. It's like the moment, every time when you play, whether you are losing a lot of money, you don't care. You just want to make sure that you are return. You think, like, you keep playing, thinking you are going to return that money that you lost. That's when you know that that's how you must know that you are getting addicted with gambling. So if you say, okay, I'm going to play with 100 rand, I'm having fun, you can play with 100 rand. Look, that's why I don't upload videos every day. You can play with 100 rand. When you play with 100 rand, just because you are playing for fun, you can also talk like about it. Okay, that, like, you saw how it happens, like, you, like that, you can even laugh, like. But when you play for, when you're addicted, you will play with 100, you lose it, you put another 300, you lose it, you put 1000, you lose it. After 1000, you are losing 2000 something, maybe, I'm just estimating. Then you say, no, I will return this money. You put 5000, not 5000, let's say 2000, you lose it again. You keep putting, you end up putting a lot of money. And then when you have put that money in, like, use that money in gambling, then the problem that comes now, you will find that you no longer have food, you don't have any money, you have nothing at all. You find that you don't have money to buy yourself food, you don't have anything. Like, you start bothering people around. So that's how you start even selling things that you have, your properties. You start telling your things that you have. You start even, sometimes, a gambler, if you are working, you will see that if you have started gambling, you will see that sometimes, because of gambling, you end up, especially if you go to casino, if you are not really playing online, you end up not even going to work. You start making sick notes. You will start doing sick notes. Like, every time, it's like, whether you are sick, you act like you are sick because you want to go and focus on the gambling. So those are very important problems that I, as a punter, and as a person who do videos based on playing these games, I have to educate you guys so that you must know. So when you play these things of Betway, Hollywood Bet, or any casino or gambling games, you must play them for fun. And when you play them with a, if you are saying, okay, you must make sure that you buy your everything at home, everything that you need at home, make sure that you buy them. After that, when you've bought them, you pay everything that you need to pay, your rent, or if you are not paying rent, anything that you need to pay, make sure that you first pay them. Then when you are done, you can have a change in case, okay, I can afford to play with the money that you can afford to lose. That if you lose it, you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem of saying, I lose everything. So you don't have a problem. So you can play with the money that you can afford to lose. And if you are saying, okay, I want to try to play, maybe I can be like you, try to play with 200. The moment if you lose that 200, stop. Forget about bringing that 200 back. You won't bring it back. The moment when you think you're gonna bring it back, you keep doing it. If you've seen my videos before, if those who have been with me, You will witness, you are my witness. You have seen when we're live, we will play a game. We will start it with 200, we play. Then after that, I deposit you. If you remember that video live stream that I deposited, we keep losing everything. It's just that for me, when I was doing that, I could afford to lose that money. I was just wanting to show you guys something so that this day when it comes, when I talk about gambling addiction, you must also reflect back. So you will find that you end up losing everything. You end up losing everything. And when you lose everything, like, you will be seeking help to people and people won't be helping you. So you will say, no, there is no one who love me. So, and the cause of that now, if you don't have money, for example, if you are a lady, you find that maybe you are not working. Your husband gave you money, or your boyfriend, you are staying with a husband, you gave you money, you eat that money for food. After that, that person is getting paid a salary, he's expecting everything to be at home, you don't have. So that will end up causing relationship, the breakup. That's how you find that people they are breaking up in the at home. They were staying properly, but after being introduced to the games, those people, because of the person was not playing responsible, the person was just throwing everything in this Hollywood bet, or let me just in general say in casino. You end up losing everything. You end up like they end up saying, no, I can't live with such person. Let this person be alone. So a person will break up with you because of gambling. So that's one of the problems also. And sometimes you will find that if you have kids, your kids have to be going around, they don't have food because you have wasted the money in the gambling. So this topic is very important, so that we talked about them. So why I'm gonna give you a solution how to stop, not how to a solution how to play responsible and not being addicted. I'm going to give those solutions today. So the other thing that I'm going to say before I proceed, guys, is that in this, if you have some input in this, if you have an input about gambling, my number phone, I'm gonna write them here for you guys. You can call me on WhatsApp. I will open my WhatsApp. You can call me on WhatsApp, and then maybe you can give us your input. They will be able to hear you. You can give us your input based on gambling. Maybe you have somebody, not really, you don't really have to mention the name of the person. You can just tell us that, okay, there was this person who was doing this way, and this is what happened, so that you can also motivate others, so that everybody can know, like, so that we can, some other people can learn from you and they can play responsible. I will send my WhatsApp number here in the chat. They are there. You can just write them down. If you don't have them, I just send them. I will say hashtag again. Let me just type them quickly so that we can discuss this together. You can just call me. They will all be able to hear you when you are speaking. If you want to also to be seen in the screen, you can call with a video call. They will be able to see you when you are giving your input based on gambling. So while we are still on this, you can be thinking, what do you think about gambling, and what else? Maybe you know some consequences. How do you see people? How do you see a person who is addicted, or how do you know that you are addicted? Maybe to those inputs that I gave you guys, you have some that you want to add up. You can call me on this WhatsApp. If you call me, if I see a call starting now, I didn't answer, I will call you back. If it's a video call, I will call you back with a video call. Then you can give us your inputs based on the gambling. What is the problem? Because we need to discuss this so that when we play, all of us guys, we play responsible. I want us to play, all of us to play responsible. So as I've said, guys, about the gambling, I will also show you a video of somebody. This person, he was playing. When you play, because of this person was playing, and then after that, when this person is playing, he lost everything. This person lost everything. This happens in real casino. If you have went in real casino, you will see, you will understand what I'm talking about. This person lost everything in real casino. So you see, he was expecting to, he wanted to win, but he couldn't win. He lost everything. So I'm gonna show you guys this video here. Bear with me. I will show you guys this video. I hope you can see a video here. So this person, guys, he lost everything in gambling. So this is what happens when he lost everything. Let me just play it for you.
Bad.
You see, this is what happens when you are addicted in gambling. You see, this is what happens when you are addicted in gambling. This is an addiction of gambling, you see. So that's why it's very important for us to discuss about gambling. So let me know also in the comment section, what do you guys think about gambling? Let me know. I will read your comment if you are writing. If you want to use verbal, if you want to speak verbally, you can make a call. I will answer your call. You speak with us verbally. What do you think about gambling? So I'm trying to say this so that you gamble responsible, so that you won't have a problem of saying you are broke because you took all the money to gambling. You didn't do something very important. So that's why we have to discuss this issue today, so that when I post my videos, when you watch them, sometimes if you don't have money, what I can advise is that if you feel like you want to be there, you can watch my videos or videos on YouTube. Then it can help you just to be watching there, you see, then you leave it like that. But if you have something, you say, okay, I can risk 100 rand or I can risk 200. And even if you can be able to risk 1,000, as long as you is the money that you can afford to lose, then you can do it. I don't have a problem with it. The problem is when you use the money that you were supposed to do something very important. You find that, for example, you are a student at university. A student at university is above 18 years. So you are a student at university. You need to pay your fees. Maybe you are schooling at UNISA. You know that you have 2,000. If you can take this 2,000, you send it to, you deposit it at UNISA, you can be able to register. Then you find that, okay, you are thinking, you say, no, like, let me do this. I'm gonna take this 2,000 to Hollywood bet. I want to double it. When you go there, who told you that you're gonna win? Nobody knows. When we go to play those games, we are uncertain. We don't know that we're going to win. We are using probabilities. So you find that now when you go there, you lose that money. Now the whole year you are going to be sitting down and you won't be having money to register your modules. So that's what we are talking about when we say use the money that you can afford to lose. The money that it is very important, that you have to use it for something important. Don't use it for gambling. Don't go and play the games. That's my advice for you guys. You can watch my videos, you can watch the videos, you can talk about the videos, but if you have money that you cannot afford to lose, use the money wisely in things that are important. So let me also read your comments. You can be typing. I will be reading your names and I will say what you said. Okay, Ionic Gambling says gambling is not a way to make money. True, gambling is not a way to make money, guys. You must not say, as I think I've indicated for you guys, that I don't only gamble or I don't only play this game. I have it. That's why sometimes I will tell you that I was busy with something. So you don't don't say you are going to be making money with gambling. I hear this story saying people are living because of gambling. I don't really believe it. Personal, I don't really believe it. You must go and get a job. If you are not getting, if you don't love working, or if you have some other source of money, maybe for example you are a businessman, make sure that you focus on your business. Gambling is not a way of making money at all. Don't take gambling as if like you are going to be rich with gambling. Gambling, you can make money, you can have money, but gambling is not a way that you must put as a priority of saying, I'm going to make money, I'm going to be rich on gambling, I'm stopping, I'm not going to be working. You will regret. So gambling is something that you just have to do it as fun. It's just a funny thing that you must do it. So, and the gambling can lead you, if you lose something, that's why you can find that sometimes you start robbing people, lending money, you don't bring them, you don't pay your bills, you have phones, you can't pay anything, like, because of being addicted in gambling. So you must, when you're playing girls games, play them for fun. When you win, if I win 3,000, you know what I do? Trust me, if I play with 100, I win even 600. Let me not talk about big money. You have seen me winning more than 3,000. If I win 300, just 600 or 500, when I put 100 rand, I make sure that 400 rand, the profit that I make, I chow it. I make sure that I chow it, and then when I go to play again with 100, that 100, if I lose it again next time or tomorrow, I don't go back. Let me read again. Monica, she's saying, that's bad. Wasn't he? That's bad. Was not he arrested for breaking the machine? In that guy, I'm not sure if he was arrested or not. But for me, I'm showing you that video so that you can see the consequences, what happens when you are addicted to gambling. There are so many videos that I can show you for people who are addicted in gambling, what they do. So maybe he got arrested, we don't know. I prefer soccer betting, it's better, and then gambling. Okay, I will comment. People who normally bet soccer, I don't think they are addicted. No, for me, because those guys, they normally bet with 5 rand or 10 rand. I don't think they are really addicted with gambling. And then atomic, we are still busy. Now you can, I say, can I have a voucher? We are still busy. We're supposed to be inputting, giving us some inputs here instead of saying, can I have a voucher? But let me read your second comment. I have a job, but the legal deposit also won 2,000 plus with 100 on Hot for. Okay, you won 2,000 plus on Hot. That's very great. It's atomic betting. So the point that I'm raising, you might find, I will just give an example. I'm not saying he did it. A person who is addicted with gambling, you can win, you can put 100 and you win 2,000. Then you put back that 2,000 instead of you to chow or to eat, to enjoy that 1,900. You put back that 2,000. You want to double it again. It can happen that it's possible that you can double it, but you find that you could have used that money for something, but you put it back, you lose. After when you lose, you're going to be stressed. You find that you are disturbing people. So the point here is that when you are not addicted with gambling, I'm trying to help you guys so that you can play for fun, and also when you are winning, that's an extra utility, and you don't play for like being addicted. So, and then after this video, I'm talking a long break from gambling. Even the voucher I won from you will be straight from. Okay, I have a nice, and have it will be I will be okay. I can't eat. Let me have a nice December. Okay, you can have a nice December. That's your choice. It's his choice. You can stop gambling if you are stopping, but the point is that play responsible. Do not play a gambling for for in such a way that you lose all your money. That's what we are trying to talk about. So maybe you can let me know some other inputs, guys. So I'm trying to, why am I doing this? I don't want you guys to be like this guy. You see, this is the guy that I don't want you guys to be like. Don't want you guys to do this. You see, that's why I'm trying to help you guys so that you avoid this when you go to real casino. So guys, let me know also in the comment section. Some people might be angry at me, or why am I saying this, especially some creators or YouTube creators who are creating these videos. But I'm helping you guys. Now I'm being honest, I'm coming to you guys, I tell you the truth. I'm helping you guys so that you don't get addicted. That's the point of this video. So I'm helping you so that you don't get addicted. You spend about 2,000 of yours, 10,000. There are people who earn 20,000. That person a month, and you'll find that you are just taking your whole salary, you play it in the slot machines, you lose everything, and then after when you lose everything, you see, you are going to go machonise, or you are going to loan money at the bank. They gave you accumulate a lot of debts because of being addicted. Gambling is not a problem. You can play the games, but don't be addicted. So you can reduce, if the person you can play, maybe for example with how do you see again that you're addicted? Let's say for example you can play now with 100 rand is 9, I'm just gonna say 9 p.m. When it's 9 p.m. you play for 30 minutes. Maybe you win 150 200 and you made 200 rand in that 100. Again in 10 minutes, instead of you to be doing something better or to be focused on something else, you go back again, you want to play. After in 5 minutes you are playing. Like every time when you are sitting, you always think about playing. That's how you become addicted. That's how you see that you're addicted. So you can play, you focus on your work, you do some other things, then again you go later. Maybe in one day you can play 2 times or 3 is fine. Maybe after that, maybe you are on lunch. If you are at work, you are maybe talking with some friends, there you are in lunch, they are watching, you can also play again. Then after that, later on, maybe you are at home, you are with family or somebody, you are talking, okay, let's try now. You see, that's how you can play. But when every 5 minutes you want to play, after this you want to change, you go to aviator. After aviator, you go to hot fruit. After hot fruit, you go to Serena Spare. Then after that, you just changing the whole, you are trying, or you play the same game over and over and over and over again. That's when you will know that you are addicted. So let me read another. Okay, he says, "Bra, it's easy to be addicted. All YouTubers I watch and people I chill with gamble always." Okay, he says, yeah, that's what he says. He wrote it in a simple English. I hope everybody understood that. And then, okay, you are right, master. I also, okay, this is Monica. You are right, master. I also lost 300 and ended up adding another 200. Still I lost, so I really trying to replace a loss. Not a good idea. Yes, what she's right is Monica. So what she's saying, she said she lost 300 and then she added another one, and it keep being a loss and a loss and a loss and a loss. So that's what happened, guys. If you are gambling, you start with 100, you lose it. Even if you have 5,000 in account, don't go and play. You lost it, you lost that day. Give it a rest. You will sit tomorrow, or you will sit later. Maybe after maybe 10 hours, that's when you can come back, maybe with another. If you have another 100 rand, you can afford to lose. So the moment when you lose, you say, I want to return that. You will never return that money. You are just going to donate in online casino. So that's all about gambling, guys. Let me also know in the comment section. Again, I'm gonna be reading your comments, and then I'm gonna add up where I will be able to add up. Okay. All right, guys. I think I will call it. I think you have learned something in this live show, and then today I won't be playing. I won't be playing a slot. I will let you know when I start. This is the life that I wanted to discuss with you. I think you have seen it because I did a post about this, and then I will also be commenting with you guys. If you have some questions, or if you are asking, you can ask questions. I will respond in the comment. And if you haven't joined my Facebook page, I have a Facebook page. You can join my Facebook page. The link is in the first live show. You can just click on that Facebook page there. I will also catch you up there. So we are going. I'm going to be playing, guys. Why I'm not playing today? I'm going to be playing on with 500. I'm going to deposit 500. There is a games that I want to try for 2 rand per spin. So